The way I like to say it is, I love to see when students go from good to great and from great to excellence. I see that when they're entering AVID and just entering school and just getting in the mumble jumble of middle school. And I see that standoffish behavior or not wanting to be social. And it's just amazing to see how they bloom into this person that wants to be the one to say something and just to enjoy the fact of being in front of others and encouraging others to be successful.
Many students, they don't know what AVID is. They just think it's another class, really. But I think it's important for them to know that it's an honor. Most students, unfortunately, they don't really have a work ethic, but AVID requires a work ethic. Now that I'm in AVID, a C is not acceptable by my personal standards.
Well, AVID has changed my life because there's been times where my grades started dropping in 6th grade, and then cause I wasn't really communicating with my teachers or anything. I was really nervous to go talk to my teachers. But then one day we had grade check in AVID, and Miss Moore was like, hey, go talk to your teachers about your grades. And then I went to talk to my teachers, and then a week later my grades came up to about 2-letter grades.
The reason I'm in AVID is because it really helps me with my grades, studying and staying up with all my classes and all that. I found out about AVID when a teacher suggested it to me, and that was Miss White. She told me about AVID and how good a program it was and how it could help me.
The importance of AVID to me is that I wouldn't have gone on to 8th grade without Miss White and her resilience to be an AVID teacher, because it takes time for us, and we're all different. We don't learn at the same speed, so I was struggling.
At the beginning of the school year for the AVID, I was scared to even talk to a teacher or anything, but now it's we can already talk to them. You don't have to ask, you just ask, go up there and talk to them without being scared or anything. So.
I used to make C's on my report card and stuff, and this year I haven't made any. AVID helps you with a lot of things, and it'll help you to be better in school and to do better when you go off to college and stuff.
I want to be a psychologist. It helps people talk about their feelings and stuff. And if they're having problems, they talk it out so they don't do anything to hurt themselves. Well, AVID has helped me talk to people, and that's one of the main parts of psychology. And it's also helped me help people and help them feel better and talk about stuff with them, help them talk about their feelings. And it also helps me, because when we do GPA, it helps me with my numbers, so I know how to do numbers and stuff. So that's helped me too.
When you do a TRF, tutorial request form, it's when you write a question down that you don't understand, and then your friends help you work it out. It helps you understand the question better, so when you do it, it helps you. They might not understand the question too, so you could help them and they could help you with it.
It's amazing to me how students come in with so much baggage. This baggage that they carry to school is one that is not in the curriculum. So going beyond the curriculum in the classroom is my passion, and that's what I desire to do. And I believe that when those students come into the classroom, you can just feel that. And I see where the chains fall from their minds of saying, I can't do something, Ms. White, or this is too hard. And a lot of it is tough love, having to approach it with, knowing, inspiration, yet motivating them to becoming very successful at the task they're having difficulty with.
AVID is a class that helps you know what you want to do coming up in life. We did 5-year plans to help us determine what our next 5 steps gonna be. And basically it's just a college career plan. AVID's helped me speak up more with all our TRFs and all of our speeches we do and our projects, and it's helped me speak up a lot more. It's helped me talk to everybody a lot more. I used to just stay silent back then and I didn't like talking to everybody, but I have more friends and I like talking to people now.
AVID has helped me because I didn't have good grades. I never studied a lot and stuff. So once I had got interviewed, they asked me questions and stuff. And well, every Tuesday and Thursday you do TRFs. You have to get in front of a little group and like you can do it on any subject you want, like what the point of confusion is, steps, and then rewrite the question and stuff.
AVID it's like a hands-on class. Like you can like do stuff hands-on instead of just like listening to the teacher at the front of the classroom, and that's better for me because I didn't like really coming to school. I didn't have anything to like look forward to when I got here, except like coming to class and just doing like working, like reading and language arts. I didn't really like doing that. They have told me I talked about school a lot more, and they say I like going now. Like I look up to going to school now, and like actually want to come. Because when I was in 6th grade, I didn't really want to come. I always wanted to stay home and skip school.
I teach 7th grade AVID and language arts at Roulhac Middle School. I enjoy what I do, and most of all, I enjoy empowering students. And my passion is when I see students learn, it does something to my heart. I have so many success stories when students come through my classroom or have a teacher that's on campus that has really motivated them into becoming who they are. And I just flourish in that, knowing that they are being very successful at school.
Academic integrity is huge for AVID. Honesty is another word for it. I never was much of a cheater, but it's just something that's there. This would be so much easier if I just copied that one little, but no, that's not right. Integrity is a lot in AVID, so that's something that's changed for me. Studying, I never really studied. I never saw a reason to. I mean, you know, my grades don't drop below a C, I'm fine. But studying does so much more for you, and it's helped me to remember everything that I've learned, rather than just learning it for one test and then forgetting it.
Miss Moore and Miss White have had a big effect on me. They push me to get better grades. They push me to speak out more. They push me to study. Like in AVID, you have grade checks every once in a while. You have binder checks, making sure you have everything where it's supposed to be. So like if a teacher's ever wrote an assignment on your paper but didn't like put it in the grade book, you can have that paper, and then when they be like, oh, I need to see this paper, you could be like, oh, I have it right here, and have the grade on it, and then she could just put it in the grade book to boost your grade.
I want to be a law enforcement officer, or I want to get a pediatric degree. AVID prepared me because you got to be a good student inside and outside of the school. So on campus, people is doing wrong, tell them to do the right thing. Just help them out. If somebody's down, help them back up.
Your academics are very important for your GPA to get into college. I would like to go to college and become an RN, a registered nurse.
I want to be a NICU nurse. I'll have to have my 4-year bachelor, and I'll have to go to school for 6 years.
Advancement via individual determination desires for us to all get involved. And I believe that we are an AVID family, and I believe that if a student is in AVID, you're going to see a difference. You're going to see a change. You may not see it at the beginning, but at the end of the road, they're going to choose the road less traveled, as Robert Frost would say. And I just would love for others to know about the program. These children have 3.5s or higher, GPAs, and they're going to different colleges. They're having that medical school experience by going to Florida State, the Florida Panhandle Technical College, all of these extensions that we have, even the hospital that's right next door to us. We have field opportunities for these students to experience what life is all about. And I just know that it makes a difference. And so why not choose AVID?